What is up, Nexi subscribers? My name is xAeonBlitz. Probably you don't know me. I am a friend of Nexi's. We know each other for some time, and he needed someone to guest narrate, and here I am. So I hope you guys enjoy. I am a fairly old YouTuber. I've been here for about 2 years and a half, and if you want to check me out, you can go into the description below. You will find there a bunch of content, Pokemon Showdown, Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, custom sets, whatever. Let's get started to today's battle. As you can see, he's battling Tyler, or Trainer Cool T, really awesome guy. And I know this team for a fact because I battled against Tyler, and this team is really good. But I know that team, but I will talk a little about Nexi's team. I don't watch the battles before actually narrating them when I'm guest narrating, so this is going to be a blind narration. I'm sorry, guys. So as you can see, he's using a Garchomp, a Jellicent, a Tentacruel, a Heatran, a Terrakion, and Genesect. Garchomp can be the Swords Dance substitute variant, or it can be the Choice Scarf variant. Not entirely sure about that, because Terrakion and Genesect, both of them can be Choice Scarfed as well, but Terrakion I'm going more into the banned version, and even Genesect can even be the expert battle. We have to play the game to check that out, but at least two Pokemons I'm fairly certain that they are the sets I'm going to say. Probably Burungeru or Jellicent is going to be the defensive Pokemon, and Tentacruel is going to be the specially defensive, with maybe Toxic Spikes and Rapid Spin the rocks away. Seeing that Tyler or Trainer Cool T does not have a spin blocker, which is great. Heatran probably is the Air Balloon one, or even can be specially defensive. I don't really know, but of course it has the Stealth Rocks, since the majority of Pokemon can learn it, but Garchomp isn't that common with Stealth Rocks anymore. Now, on his team, potential threats are obviously going to be the Judgment. I mean, not the Judgment, I know his name Judgment, but the Landorus is going to be a problem because I know it's a special set, and all his team is going to be a pain because Metagross, even the Rotom is going to be a pain if Jellicent and if Tentacruel dies. It can really pay off for him letting Rotom alive, So I hope you guys enjoyed the narration, and let's get started with today's battle. Alright, so Nexus is going to lead off with his Garchomp, and Tyler is going to lead off with his Landorus, his Judgment. And well, Nexus is going to be kind of smart, and probably he will not go for the Outrage, and he will go for the Fire Blast, or he's going to switch out. But no, Nexus actually goes right off the bat for the Outrage. Pretty poor play on my behalf because Garchomp is a really good Pokemon, and he has the Fortress that can set up on him, and then Tentacruel has to come in and try to Rapid Spin that. So he actually gets the 3 turns Outrage, as you can clearly see right now, and Fortress is looking bad, because those Outrages are taking too much to that Fortress. My god, Garchomp is a monster. So that Gyro Ball, even though Garchomp has really good special bulk and defense bulk, that actually took a lot, but Rough Skin in combination with all those Outrages made Fortress a little uncomfortable staying in with Garchomp. So actually he's going to switch out into his Tentacruel while Tyler switches out into his Metagross. Now this is good because Tyler now has his Stealth Rocks a little more on the field as they were supposed to be, and well, Jellicent is not going to appreciate taking this Earthquake, although being max HP, max defense, because it took that way better than it was supposed to if it was a specially defensive variant. So actually now Tyler is going to switch out into his Judgment while Nexus goes for the Recover. Now going for the Recover was a really good matchup because the Earthquake wouldn't take a lot, and probably Metagross does not have the Thunder Punch. So Judgment goes for the Earth Power, knowing that it can survive his call, and as you can see, that Earth Power has lots of power invested in there because that took way too much. And actually Pringle surprises us with the Hydro Pump and does not KO the Landorus. Really good, but wow, Nexus actually switches out into his Heatran that does not have the Half Balloon, and probably it was a mishap, probably it was a Life Orb, probably he wanted to sack it, I don't really know. But Judgment got the kill and the Heatran is out of the way. So he goes now into his Scarfed Garchomp. He knows he can go for the Fire Blast, although Outrage would KO the Fortress regardless, and it would KO the Landorus. He just didn't want to be locked in, So he will go now into his Rotom, and he will go into his Tentacruel. Wow, lots of heals here. So he goes for the Hidden Power, and it's not resisted, but it's not super effective as well. So I don't know which kind of Hidden Power it is. Maybe it's Dark. Maybe he missapped that as well. So this is the perfect opportunity for Tyler, or not Tyler, but Nexus get up the Rapid Spin, and he knows his Pringles can take this Metagross, but right now he reveals to us that it is Agility set, and that is not too good for Tyler, because these beasts oftenly carry the Ice Punch, and probably now he can outspeed Garchomp. I don't know, maybe if it is max attack, max speed, it can outspeed the Garchomp, although it is a Choice Scarf variant. But no fears, my bros, because he has the Genesect, and Tyler does not want to go for the Earthquake on that. And Nexus really gives no fucks because he will go right now for the bug bust. I think he got the special attack boost, and that bug bust is almost a clean hit KO on the Polytoad. Poor Polytoad, man. So he reveals to us that he has the life orb, so he is the rock polish variant, because rock polish variant usually carries the life orb because you know that extra power to sweep some teams. And he now goes into his Rotom Wash, and probably Rotom Wash won't be able to knock him out with the Thunder, but it would with the Hydro Pump. Maybe Tyler didn't want to risk missing the Hydro. I don't really know. What I really know is that the Rotom Wash is dead, and Genesect is looking good. You know, it's looking good. So he goes now into his Jiraiya, goes for the Sucker Punch, and when it's missed, I was like, Nexus, why, man? Why? You just want to show up? You just want to show off that you have the rock polish? Okay, it's fine, you will die anyway. You died regardless. That was kind of a pointless turn right there. So he actually will now into his Garchomp, and Earthquake actually hits his entire team right now since Landorus is basically dead. So Fortress will not be able to take 2 Earthquakes, and probably Jiraiya will die from Earthquake as well, since Toxicroak does not have any defenses invested. And even if it had, you know, Garchomp is a monster, man. You don't want to play with Garchomp. So the Sucker Punch actually will take nothing, although being a life orb variant, and Toxicroak has a pretty decent attack. But you know, as I said, Garchomp is a beast. It is back by the nickname I am back, and Garchomp is ready to destroy some stuff. Metagross without agility cannot outspeed, and although Metagross having a pretty good defensive bulk, it will not be able to take the Outrage, not the Outrage but the Earthquake, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory for Nexus. So it was a really good game in my opinion, a really enjoyable game. I really enjoyed narrating it. And well, if you guys want to check out my channel, feel free to go there and subscribe if you like the content. I have there a bunch of stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya, bye bye. Hey, by the way, Nexus is awesome, so if you didn't subscribe to him already, please go subscribe him, because he's like the coolest guy ever. So please hit that subscribe button and like the battle if you really liked it. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.